Well, heidi ho, Stampers. This is Deb Valder here, and happy Halloween. Halloween's coming up fast and furiously, so you should be thinking about your crafting items. This is a card that I made using the Ghostly Treats stamp set, and it's just adorable. If you want it, you need to get it fast because it is leaving at the end of September 2016. It is such a cute stamp set. It's actually a bundle because it comes with the stamp, but it also comes with the little thin metal dies to go along with it. So it makes crafting so easy. So this little stamp set right here, I've already used and shown you a card with the mummy. Now we're going to use a lot of product to go along with it, but we're going to use the little ghost, okay? And I'm going to show you some really cute things that you can do with it. So this is the card that we're going to do. I'm going to start off with a piece of our, actually I forgot I was doing the video, so I put a lot of it together for you. So this is paper from our paper pack, and the paper pack looks like this. It's in the mini, so you have to hurry and get it. Our paper packs that are in the mini catalog are all 6x6, okay? In the big catalog, the annual catalog, they're 12x12s, but in the mini catalog, they're just very easy to use 6x6 pieces, and they are double-sided, so you've got your choice to use one side or the other, and this is absolutely adorable. If you love Halloween as much as I do, you can't have enough of these paper packs. I just love them. Love the stamp set too. Somebody says, you know, you use the word love all the time, but of course I use the word love all the time because I use the things that I do love. If I don't like something, do you think I'm going to use it? No. So I do love this. I wanted to show you that we can do more than one card at a time, obviously, but I'm using two different background papers. So I'm going to use this one. It's actually the opposite side of this one, okay? So for this card, let's take and use the one with the eyeballs. All right, so I attached that. All the measurements for these will be on my blog. I used the round circle die with the perforations for my circle here, and the Happy Haunting does come in the stamp set, so the Happy Haunting is part of the stamp set, and so is the little candy. There's two little pieces of candy there inside there. Tricks and treats are separate, so there's two stamps there. There's actually 8 in the whole thing. All right, so that would make a difference to some people. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I am going to add my ribbon, and this ribbon is also in the catalog, that little mini catalog that's going away at the end of September. So it is sparkly. It's not only black ribbon, but it's also got sparkles in it, which makes it extra fun. All right, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tie a bow in that, and I'm going to tie it so it's over off to the side. But if you don't get it off to the side, I'm going to show you how you can move it. So I will purposely put it off to another side so I can show you how to move it. And I'm just adding my little bow right here. I do have a number of videos just on bows, so if you're thinking I'm going too fast, just head on over and watch one of my bow movies. Okay, so here is this. I'm going to tie it nice and tight, then I'm going to end up fluffing it as much as I can. And for the month of September, we have this amazing, September 2016, we have this amazing sale going on with Fun Stampers Journey, and it's with our adhesives and our tools. And these scissors are one of the tools that are on sale. They are self-sharpening, and they are no-stick scissors. These are called the Grand Pros. They're awesome. I'm just saying. All right, so there's our pretty bow. If by chance you don't have it where you want it to be, you take the back, you take the front, and you just slide back and forth. All right, so I'm just going to take and leave it right here, okay, not too far up onto my circle. All right, actually I want it to go over just a little bit more because I need to have enough room for our ghost. All right, so our ghost is going to fit right over there. All right, so we've got that and that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and what I did was I stamped the little candy onto the green, but then I also stamped it onto another piece of our paper packing, all right? And I'm just going to cut out just the wrapper part of it right here. So I'm just going to take my little detailed shears and cut out, I think I'm going to do the purple one over here. Cut this out and see what it looks like. Okay, and this is just called paper piecing. We're just gonna cut it out and add it to our, and that just gives it a little bit of color. There's the, I was just looking for the line. There's so much color in this that I couldn't find the line. All right, so there's that. And I'm just going to take a little mini glue dot. Oh, I think that's going to look cute. Just take a little mini dot and add it to this. That's what I love about these dots. All right, they're on their own little sheet of paper. Okay, and I think the fatter side is on this side. There we go. So that's our candy right there. And then I'm going to take, I pre-stamped with black licorice ink and clear embossing powder, and then I ran it through with the die, because remember we have a die for this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some more little techniques and gadgets that we have, okay? So for the first thing I'm going to take, and I'm going to outline him. So I think I'll take my, what was I going to take? I was going to take the, let's see, that's green. I think I'm going to take, here we go. I was looking for the gray. So here's my gray. It's number 46, but let me just show you our Color Splash pencils. All right. So these are there's 48 watercolor pencils in here, but you can make as many colors as you need to. All right. So what they do, if you can see, if you need the color Limeade Splash, which is I'm going to show you how to make, you're going to take pencil number, let me grab them. You're going to take pencil number 18, and you're going to take pencil number 21, which is this one right here, and you're going to take pencil number 17. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your water, and there are 2 sections to these pencils. I haven't had the nerve to let anybody else use them yet, but when you open them up, they smell brand new, just like a brand new car. I love it. But this palette is permanently adhered to this, so you know you can take and figure out which colors you need. All right, or how you make your colors, okay? So you can make up to the 48 colors. All right, so these are the 3 colors right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I've already started it, but I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to take my 3 colors, and I'm going to, I got my blending brush right here. There's water in here. I do not put the blender solution in these anymore. I only put water in these. That way there, I know I have water in them and not concerned about which is in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and, whoops, let me get this wet, okay. I'm going to take and just put some color onto my block. This is just an old block I had laying around the house, okay. So there's my color, and I really honestly did not think this was going to work, and when I saw how beautiful the color resembled the color that I was making, I couldn't believe it. All right, and then I'm going to take the number, I think this is the 22 to 21, okay, and I'm going to add some of that. See how that's going in there now? Okay, and then I'm going to take my number 17 and add some of that. And now I have the color that I need. All right, and somebody I know was asking me, how much do you know to do? I don't know, you just know. And that is the color that I'm looking for. That's the Limeade Splash. So if I take my, I'm going to do them both because I can. All right, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do a little bit of swirl. Can you see this? I'm just going to take a little bit of swirl. And this is the small blending brush. You know, there's a time when you need the large one and there's a time when you need the small one. Right now we need the small one. So there's that. I'm going to color this one too. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to pick up the green and I'm going to make my candles green. All right, so here's my candle. Because I'm trying to add the color of the paper that I'm using in here. So I'm just going to add the Limeade Splash that I made. I made homemade Limeade Splash. Sounds like something you should be drinking on a hot summer day. All right, so there's that one. And while that's drying, I am going to, I love to color. All right, so doesn't that look just like the color it should be? It does. All right, so let's clean that off. And now let's grab our yellow again because we're going to do our flames in the yellow. Now you can go direct to paper, just like that. And this one I don't even need to blend. The colors are so bright and vibrant. These are awesome, awesome watercolor pencils. And we also have the pure color pencils. All right, and I'll be using those. You'll see me using those tutorials and whatnot. Okay, alrighty. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I love to color. Okay, so there's that. And then I need some purple. I need some purple. Okay, so we're just going to take the purple and run it around just like that. Okay, and then if you want to blend with your water brush, you can. Okay, so there's that one. And that one. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I got my lollipops done. Now what I need to do, so I used all of my pencils. I'm done with those. And now what I need to do, if you look at my card right here, I need to do the candelabra. The candelabra's white and we need to make it silver. So I'm going to bring in my metallic pigment ink from Fun Stamper's Journey, and I am going to color in the candelabra. How many of you out there like to color? I love to color. Okay, there's that. Oh, I think I colored I did on both of them. I'm just looking, I think I colored his hand. I did. Let me show you on this one. All right, so don't color that big blob right there. That's his hand. But nobody will ever know, I don't think. Either that or they'll think that he's... All right, so it's only going to go down to there. Go over to here. So I didn't pass Coloring 101 today. I covered up his hand. All right, so he's almost done, but not quite. You will see that I have a little bit of blending around there just so he didn't look so flat. And I'm just going to bring in some of my ink and let me see. I've got my blender solution over here. So this is a water brush, okay? And I'm going to use this one because there's no liquid in here at all. So that's how I know this is a blender fusion brush, okay? That means that I've taken my fusion blender right here and I've used it to, see, I always put a little line on there, and that's how I get my fusion blender. I always call it backwards. All right, so I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take some of my, are you watching here? You're taking some of my color, and then I'm just going to color right around just his edges, just a little bit to give him a little bit of dimension. All right, grab it around here, and let's see, a little bit right here, I think. Just where all his crevices are right here. All right, and then we'll put some over on his hand because we know that's his hand again, and then some around his head. Okay, how's that? Pretty good? You don't want too much. You just want it so that you can tell that there is a shadow there. All right, I might as well do the other one since he's right here, and it didn't take very long at all. All right, there's that. Do it around his hand. If you feel your brush dragging when you're coloring, that means you don't have enough of the Fusion Blender. Did I say it right this time? Fusion Blender on there. All right, so just go back and pick up a little bit more Fusion Blender and you'd be good to go. All right, so let me just edge that off just a little bit there. And he's cuter than the Dickens. They're both cute. All right, so to clean it, I just put a little bit more on there. Just make sure the point is pointy and stick it away. So I just load it up with the Fusion Blender, all right? And then this one is my, the one that's got the water in it, okay? That's the one I know is my water pen, all right? So there's the two little guys right there. I'm gonna take and I'm going to put some Journey foam squares on there. Let me just grab them. And for this, I only need two, one here and one here. And I'm going to add it to my card base right here. And you'll notice that I put them so that the ribbon will go right through there. So that's a good thing to point out to you. All right, so there's that. And the only thing, well, a couple things. Sorry, I thought we were done, but we're not. So now I need to add one of my buttons. And I picked out some buttons from two different sets that we have. We have a whole bunch of different sets. But I thought on this one I used the little color, the colored ones with the black rims. But this one I think I might end up just using, I think I might put it there. I think I might just use the black and white that we have. So I'm going to grab one of my mini glue dots and put it onto the back of that. Okay. And I think I'll add it right over here. All right, and then I need some of our black thread and tie a little bow. Like that. And grab another mini glue dot, and this one I actually have to touch because I have to roll it. All right, if you roll it and stick it in the middle of your button, all right, then you don't have to thread your button. See? And no one will know the difference. They better not know the difference. All right, now we have one thing left, and that is our journey glaze. All right, so I'm going to take my journey glaze and just kind of go down the letters. And I'm not doing the whole thing, I'm just doing the fat lines just to give it a little bit of a pop, make it a little bit darker and spookier. All right, let's get that ribbon out of there. The tips on these are beautiful, and if you have one that you've kind of, I don't know, gotten clogged up or whatever, they do sell just the tips now, which are really awesome. I think that this one might even be one of them just because I wanted to try it. Okay, so there's that. We're going to let that dry. And then I did it on the little candelabra. And then I did it on his lollipop just to make it sparkle and shine. And speaking of sparkle, I bet you sparkly dust would look beautiful on there. All right, and I need to find my top because you want to make sure you always put the top on your journey glaze. If it does get clogged, you can always put a little needle in there, but I don't find mine to clog very often. All right, so that is my card for today. Cuter than the dickens. I love it, and I hope you do too. If you have any questions, you know where to get a hold of me. Take care and have a great day.